Julian and Dick both kicked her under the table. George couldn't reach her, or she most certainly would have kicked her too. Anne stared angrily at the boys, with tears in her eyes. "Now, what's the matter?" asked Aunt Fanny. "Did somebody kick you, Anne? Well, really, this kicking under the table has got to stop. Poor Anne will be covered with bruises. What did the sea throw up, dear?" "It threw up the most enormous waves," said Anne, looking defiantly at the others. She knew they had thought she was going to say that the sea had thrown up the wreck, but they were wrong. They kicked her for nothing. "Sorry for kicking you, Anne," said Julian. "My foot sort of slipped." So did mine," said Dick. "Yes, Aunt Fanny, it was a magnificent sight on the island. The waves raced up that little inlet, and we had to take our boat almost up to the top of the low cliff there." "I wasn't really afraid of the storm," said Anne. "In fact, I wasn't really as afraid of it as Everybody knew perfectly well that Anne was going to mention Timothy, and they all interrupted her at once, speaking very loudly. Julian managed to get a kick in again. "Oh," said Anne. "The rabbits were so tame," said Julian loudly. "We watched the cormorants," said Dick, and George joined in too, talking all at the same time. "The jackdaws made such a noise, they said chack, chack, chack all the time." "Well, really, you sound like jackdaws yourselves, talking all at once like this," said Aunt Fanny with a laugh. "Now, have you all finished? Very well then, go and wash your sticky hands. Yes, George, I know they're sticky because I made the gingerbread, and you've had 3 slices. Then you had better go and play quietly in the other room, because it's raining and you can't go out. But don't disturb your father, George. He's very busy.